Imagine living in a quiet, unassuming village nestled in the heart of Turkey. Life moves at a slower pace here, a world away from the hustle and bustle of modern cities. Unaware that beneath your very home, beneath the floorboards and foundations, lies a secret hidden for centuries, a secret passage, a forgotten pathway to another time, a subterranean world untouched for nearly 3,000 years, a silent witness to the rise and fall of empires. Imagine the stories these stones could tell. Just a few feet below the surface, hidden from sight, a tunnel meticulously carved by the skilled artisans of the Neo-Assyrian Empire, a civilization renowned for its power and artistry. For millennia it waited in darkness, undisturbed and forgotten, a secret whispered only by the earth itself. This isn't a scene from an adventure novel, it's the real and ongoing story unfolding in Başbük, Turkey, a place where history is literally beneath your feet. A place where an ordinary house seemingly unremarkable concealed a subterranean gallery, a hidden sanctuary dedicated to forgotten gods, their stories etched in stone. The Başbük tunnel is far more than just a hole in the ground or an archaeological curiosity. It's a time machine, a portal to the past, a direct and tangible link to a vanished world, a world of powerful empires, intricate politics, and complex religious beliefs. A world populated by divine pantheons, gods and goddesses who shape the lives and destinies of those who worship them. Here on the very edge of the empire's reach, on a distant frontier, they painstakingly carved a hidden chamber, a secret place of worship, deep into the protective embrace of the earth. But why hide it so carefully? What profound secrets, what sacred knowledge, did this hidden chamber protect from the prying eyes of the world? Every single chisel mark, every carefully placed stone is a clue, a fragment of a larger puzzle that points to a profound and compelling historical mystery. These intricate carvings aren't merely decorative art. They're a lost chapter of a sacred text, a visual narrative that speaks volumes about the beliefs and rituals of a bygone era. They are revealing a unique and fascinating blend of cultures and beliefs, a testament to the interconnectedness of the ancient world. The Başbük tunnel relentlessly challenges our preconceived understanding of ancient empires and their interactions, showing us a world that was far more complex, nuanced, and interconnected than a simple narrative of conquest and domination. This is the captivating story of lost gods and forgotten deities, finally stepping out of the shadows of obscurity after millennia, ready to share their secrets with the world. Some of history's greatest finds begin with chaos, a whirlwind of unforeseen circumstances that lead to remarkable discoveries. It's a reminder that even in the most unlikely of situations, the past can resurface, offering us glimpses into civilizations long gone. And Başbük is no exception. This quiet Turkish village nestled amidst rolling hills became the stage for an extraordinary archaeological event, a testament to the hidden history beneath our feet. In 2017, authorities were tipped off about illegal digging in the village. Whispers of clandestine activity reached the ears of law enforcement, hinting at a potential crime unfolding beneath the surface. Looters, searching for treasure, driven by greed and the allure of untold riches, accidentally broke into the ancient tunnel, their shovels and pickaxes striking something far more significant than they could have imagined, exposing it for the first time in centuries. The darkness that had shrouded this passage for generations was suddenly pierced by the light of day. Thankfully, officials intervened before the site was destroyed, recognizing the immense historical value at stake. Launching an emergency excavation, the race against time began, with archaeologists eager to uncover the secrets hidden within. Archaeologists raced to secure the tunnel, meticulously documenting every detail as they ventured deeper into the unknown. Clearing away debris and centuries of soil, revealing the remarkable craftsmanship of a bygone era. What they found wasn't a simple cave, a natural formation carved by the forces of nature, but a deliberately constructed passage, a testament to human ingenuity and engineering prowess. Smooth, its walls carefully hewn and polished, straight and expertly crafted, a marvel of ancient engineering that defied the passage of time. The looters sought riches, driven by the promise of gold and precious artifacts, but the true treasure was the story itself, the narrative woven into the very stones of the tunnel. Ironically, their crime led to the preservation, the safeguarding of a site that might have otherwise remained lost to history, of a priceless piece of history, a legacy from the Neo-Assyrian Empire, now brought to light. Without their reckless digging, their disregard for the past in pursuit of personal gain, the tunnel might have remained hidden for another 1,000 years, its secrets locked away in the darkness. This accidental discovery is a stark reminder, a cautionary tale of the delicate balance between destruction and preservation, of the threats looting poses to our heritage, the irreversible damage that can be inflicted upon irreplaceable historical sites. Yet from destruction, from the initial act of violation and potential loss, something magnificent was saved, a testament to the resilience of history and the dedication of those who seek to protect it. The legend of the Başbük Tunnel was born, a story of chance, crime, and ultimately, the triumph of preservation. From this chaotic, fortunate turn of events, a transformation from a scene of illegal activity to a site of immense historical significance. Sometimes, history's secrets are revealed in the most unexpected ways, reminding us that the past is always present, waiting to be rediscovered. Let's descend into the tunnel itself, a narrow opening cut into limestone leading into the earth. This was once Matiate, a frontier city of the Neo-Assyrian Empire at its height. The passage slopes down for 7 meters, its walls smooth and expertly carved. It opens into a small, intimate chamber, clearly meant for private rituals, not crowds. Underground, the space feels sacred, a liminal zone between the mortal and the divine. Such chambers were seen as direct conduits to the gods, places of immense spiritual power. When these walls were carved, Rome was a village and Athens was yet to rise. To stand here is to witness a relic from a distant past, sealed off from history's flow. The Başbük Tunnel is a silent witness to the rise and fall of one of the world's first great empires. As archaeologists cleared the chamber, a procession of gods emerged from the stone. First was Hadad, the storm god, wielding lightning and rain, vital for this agricultural land. Next, Sin, the lunar god, marked by a crescent moon, followed by his son, Samas, the sun god, symbolizing justice and truth. This celestial trio represented the forces that governed life and death. But the most intriguing figure was Archaeologist, the fertility goddess, carved in a distinctly local style. Her presence bridges Assyrian and Aramean traditions, a testament to cultural blending. These carvings weren't mere decoration, they were objects of worship, focal points for prayer and offerings. The art is a visual prayer, revealing what these people valued: rain, time, justice, and fertility. It's a complete theological statement carved for eternity. Through these gods, we glimpse the spiritual world of the Neo-Assyrians. For archaeologist Dr. Mehmet Onal, discovering the divine procession was a deeply emotional moment. Years of study became real as he stood face to face with gods he'd only read about. After days of careful excavation, the faces of the gods emerged under the work lights. Dr. Onal described feeling transported back 2,800 years, sharing the sacred space with ancient priests. It was a profound connection, a handshake across millennia. His tears were of joy and awe and gratitude for witnessing such artistry and devotion. This moment reminds us that archaeology is driven by passion and curiosity about our shared story. The Başbük carvings are not just artifacts. They are art that still moves us today. Dr. Onal's reaction is a tribute to the creators and the gods they worshipped. It's a powerful reminder of our enduring need to connect with the past. The Başbük Tunnel is more than just a religious site. It represents a fascinating intersection of power, belief, and artistic expression. It's a political statement etched in stone, a deliberate display of imperial strategy. The very walls whisper tales of a complex relationship between the conquering Assyrians and the local populations they governed. The Neo-Assyrian Empire was undeniably known for its military prowess and relentless conquest, forging a vast domain through force and intimidation. But here, within the depths of the Başbük Tunnel, the art tells a different, more nuanced story, a story of cultural fusion and calculated assimilation. The male gods, symbols of Assyrian power and authority, are meticulously carved in the classic Assyrian style, reflecting the empire's dominant aesthetic. But then we see Archaeologist, the goddess of fertility and protection, rendered not in the Assyrian style, but with the distinct flair of local Aramean artistry. Her depiction speaks volumes about the Assyrian approach to governance. This wasn't a mere oversight or artistic whim, this was no accident. It was a deliberate act of inclusion, a carefully calculated strategy to win the hearts and minds of the local population. The Assyrians weren't simply imposing their culture and beliefs upon the conquered, they were actively integrating local beliefs, artistic styles, and traditions into their own imperial framework, creating a hybrid cultural landscape. By honoring local deities like Archaeologist, by acknowledging and respecting the existing spiritual landscape, they fostered loyalty, reduced the likelihood of rebellion, and cultivated a sense of shared identity, binding the conquered and the conquerors together. This approach echoes the strategies employed by other successful empires throughout history. Consider, for example, the Romans, who famously blended their own pantheon of gods with those of the conquered peoples, creating a syncretic religious landscape that fostered unity and stability. The Başbük tunnel, therefore, reveals the Assyrians not just as brutal warriors but as adaptable and politically astute rulers, skillfully using art and religion not merely for spiritual purposes, but as powerful tools of governance and social control. It challenges the traditional view of them as mere conquerors driven solely by a thirst for power and resources. Here, within the tunnel's carved walls, we see evidence of a sophisticated strategy of empire, one that recognized the value of integration, cultural exchange, and shared identity in maintaining long-term stability and control, rather than relying solely on brute domination. The Başbük tunnel stands as a powerful testament to the enduring power of cultural blending and the complex strategies employed by ancient empires to maintain their grip on power. One of Başbük's greatest mysteries is its unfinished state. While the gods are beautifully carved, other parts remain rough and incomplete. The work stopped abruptly, suggesting sudden abandonment, likely due to political turmoil. The 7th century BC was a volatile time for the Neo-Assyrian Empire, plagued by threats and rebellion. A short Aramaic inscription names Mukin Abua, an Assyrian official, possibly the project's patron. If he was deposed or recalled, the project's funding and authority would have vanished overnight. The unfinished tunnel is a snapshot of crisis, a reminder that even mighty empires are fragile. The silence of the incomplete chamber speaks volumes about the unpredictability of power. It's a poignant reminder that history is shaped as much by its interruptions as its achievements. The discovery of the Başbük tunnel is just the beginning. Archaeologists believe it's part of a much larger complex still buried beneath the village. Future excavations may reveal temples, administrative buildings, or archives, perhaps even cuneiform tablets detailing daily life. Each new find could rewrite our understanding of the Assyrian frontier. The tunnel has already challenged old perceptions. A full excavation could revolutionize our view of the empire. The past isn't dead. It's waiting to be reawakened. The procession of gods is only the first sentence of a long-lost epic. The journey to uncover the rest of the story has only just begun.